Tortellini Alfredo with sausage and spinach, a quick meal for a busy weeknight. For this recipe, I'm using tortellini, which is a ring-shaped pasta that looks like a wonton and is stuffed with cheese. Well, let's get started. I begin by browning Italian sausage. I like using Italian sausage in my pasta dishes that call for ground meat because I like the flavor it brings more so than ground beef or turkey. You can also mix it with beef or turkey and that brightens up the flavor of your dish. So after browning the sausage, you want to drain it and then you're going to set that aside for later. To the same pan that you just browned your sausage in, add some butter and olive oil. Next, add mushrooms and let them saute for a while before adding minced garlic. Now we're going to thicken the sauce a little bit, and to do that, I add about a tablespoon of flour and let that cook for about a minute. And during this time, it's important to keep stirring. Now pour in some heavy cream and just whisk away. You want to make sure the flour isn't sticking to the bottom, so stir vigorously around the edge of the pot. Here I'm adding more heavy cream and I'm continuing to stir. And while whisking, make sure nothing is sticking. Now I'm adding some chicken broth. And then I'm going to stir a little bit more. Now to give the Alfredo sauce a little more richness, as if it really needs it, I'm adding some chunks of cream cheese, and I'll stir this until all the cheese is melted. Here, I'm going to season it with some salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And make sure you're careful with the amount of salt that you add, because next you're going to be adding some Parmesan cheese, which can be a little salty. Here I'm adding spinach, which is a vegetable that I absolutely love. And you're gonna stir that around until it wilts. And then once it wilts, you're gonna take the Italian sausage that you browned earlier, and you'll see me adding that back to the pan, and I'm going to stir to combine. So now it's time to prepare the tortellini. And tortellini is great because it only takes 3 minutes to cook. When it rises to the top of the water, you'll know it's finished cooking and it's ready to be drained. That's it. So then you'll take that and you'll add it to your Alfredo sauce. And at this point, we're almost at the finish line. You have your tortellini mixed in with the Alfredo sauce, and you'll want to stir it well to combine. At this point, you'll want to taste it for seasoning. If you need more salt and pepper, now is a good time to add it. And once you do that, you're done. Look at how easy that was, and it's super delicious. This dish can be whipped up real quick. On nights that I don't feel like cooking, pasta is always one of my go-tos because it comes together so quickly, but it doesn't taste like it. You can serve it with some Parmesan cheese on top, and if you like your pasta a little spicy, add some red pepper flakes. Oh, and if you're a meat eater, eat this with a big piece of steak. Tortellini is the perfect complement to Alfredo sauce. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. I'm sure you'll love it as much as I do. Enjoy, and as always, thanks for watching.